The heartbeat of our franchise is a little less vibrant today than it was a week ago because Mel has left us. And it's not about that banner behind me, although that banner is testament to Mel's considerable accomplishments as a basketball player. It speaks to the contributions he made on the floor, and I can assure you that he was very proud of those accomplishments. But to suggest that that banner is the measure of Mel Daniels would be to paint an incomplete picture of the man. Mel Daniels was a proud, loyal, passionate man that every one of us who had a chance to come into contact with him, whether it was for a day or an hour or even a minute, was better off for.
My rookie year, I remember both of them, they sat me down, and Mel says to me, "Look, there's only 3 places you need to be driving around Indiana. That's to Marcus Square Arena, that's to home, and to the bank to cash your checks. That's it. No east side, no west side, no south side. You drive straight home." I'm like, "Come on, Mel." I was like, "Well, what happens if I get hungry?" He looks at Roger. "Drive-through, steak and shake, but that's it. You go home." I'm like, that's Mel Daniels. I fell on every word that Uncle Mel said. Roger, Slick, Neto, Darnell, George, all those ABA guys in our locker room, those guys were icons. They were rock stars. And the Michael Jackson, Mick Jagger, Paul McCartney, the biggest one of them all was Uncle Mel.
When he went in the Hall of Fame, I found out from a certain source that Mel had made the Hall of Fame. Matter of fact, that source is here, but I won't reveal it, of course. And I called him up, and all he talked about was, why me? It should be Slick. It should be Roger. It should be George. He was that kind of guy. I never heard him toot his own horn. Although Reg said he was bodacious, nah, it was Mel. His teammates were much more important to him than any personal fame. If he went out one night, got 5 points and 5 rebounds, he didn't care. All he wanted to do was win.
3 championships. Pride, poise, perfection. You did that. He lived that. You were the driver. Mel was the motor. Whatever Mel did out there on the floor, we had better get behind him, because as he said, he was tough. He expected a lot of us, but he would give you more than he would expect of you. Every night we went out there on the floor was to do battle to win championships. Didn't care anything about stats. It's just about winning.